everyone, and welcome to another edition of Almost Martha. And today, I don't know about you, but I am trying to get some things ready for Thanksgiving. We'll be here before we know it, just a few weeks. So far, I've made pecan pie, put it in the freezer. Today, I'm going to be making some nice roasted cashews that we can enjoy while we're waiting for everything to come together. It's a great recipe from Ina Garten. It's super, super easy. I'm going to walk you through it. You're going to love it. Once you've made them, let them cool completely, throw them in a plastic bag and put them in the freezer, and then wait for your guests for Thanksgiving or whenever you want to enjoy them. Okay, here we go. All ready to go. So we need about 1.25 pounds of cashews. That's little Annie, if you could hear her putting her 2 cents in. But 1.25 pounds of cashews. I have my oven heated to 375 degrees. Now we are just gonna heat these through. They'll just be lightly roasted. And that's it so far. So this goes right in the oven for about 10 minutes. Okay, while that is going on, and that's in the oven, so we're looking at about 10 minutes. Okay. That's Annie. She wants her neighbor to come out and play with her. So I have 2 tablespoons, or I need 2 tablespoons of coarsely chopped rosemary. Okay. You don't want it too fine, but you just want it to be chopped. You don't want gigantic shards of it. Okay, I think we're about there. So that looks to me to be about 2 tablespoons. So I think that's good there. You still want some of it to look like rosemary. I have 1 tablespoon of melted butter. I also have some kosher salt, about 2 teaspoons of kosher salt. And I have 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. Now it calls for dark brown sugar. I never have dark. I have light brown sugar. That's what I'm going to use. And then you also need some cayenne pepper. So as soon as your cashews have been heated, then we're just going to put them in the bowl and start to add all of our ingredients. See, I told you, it's really simple. All right, let's wait for those cashews. Okay, my cashews are ready to go. So you can tell some of them got a little lightly brown. That's fantastic. Really does not take long. So you have to really watch your time because that oven is hot at 375. So I'm just going to dump these all in a bowl. Excellent. So off to the side. So now I'm just going to start assembling all of my ingredients, right? So we're pretty ready to go. I'll start with my rosemary. I'm going to sprinkle that. Once you add the butter, I'm always afraid that this rosemary is really going to clump. So I just go ahead and I incorporate the rosemary right on in there. Okay. Now I can add my salt. And now I can add my sugar. I'm just going to sprinkle. Now we have the 1/2 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. And if you really like cayenne pepper, you could probably add a bit more. I mean, I never recall eating these and going, oh, that's spicy. So if you like it, you can add a bit more. And now I'm just going to add my melted butter. Woo! You can hear the cashews sizzling because the cashews are hot. And now we're just going to stir and stir. And that butter is going to make everything stick to the cashews. And you can see that rosemary in there is beginning to stick to the cashews. All right, so moment of truth. pretty good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these cashews right back onto that baking sheet. And make sure you don't leave any rosemary in the bowl. And we're just going to let these things cool. I know they're sort of on a warmed thing right now, but I think you can see the cashews are roasted. There's those little flecks of rosemary in there, and they really are nicely salted. I mean, I've been a little afraid that all of that kosher salt looked like a lot, but you know what? It really needed it. It really needed it. So fabulous recipe, super duper easy. And now I'm just going to let these cool, and then I'll be able to put them in that plastic bag, pull them out on Thanksgiving, and we'll be ready to go. Maybe some cheese or some olives with it. That's it. That's another thing. That's another thing. Julia Child. When Julia Child would have a dinner party, she would have out on her table beforehand, she would have a bowl of olives and a bowl of nuts, and that's it. No big cheese board, no fancy appetizers, because she wanted them to enjoy the meal that she had prepared. So we're going to go light on the appetizers this Thanksgiving, some nice olives, some of these wonderful roasted cashews, and then everyone will have plenty of room for the main event. So have a very, very good rest of your day. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Let's all start, preparing together. Hi, Mom. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining. And don't forget, go to almost-martha.com to get all of these recipes and all of the videos where I walk you through step by step everything that we've done so far. It's getting to be quite the collection, so I hope you go take a look. All right, guys. See you next time. Bye.